Trx Slash 101 here, and today's video is a 1-year update of my Traxxas Slash 2-wheel drive. So I got this car on May 12, 2016, and now it's May 12, 2017. So I just thought I'd do a quick 1-year update of all the things that I've replaced, what's up with it right now, and how it's doing. So first I'm going to talk about the shell. It may look fine from where you are, but underneath, it's not fine. Here it is underneath. Mainly the back is bad. So what happened was this whole body mount part here broke off completely. So it's held on by duct tape right now. The corners here are all very cracked up, I guess, because they're weak points in the shell. So they were the things that broke first. And then these two spots at the end here, they're just completely missing. This corner, it's gone too. So yeah, it's pretty much just held together by tape. This up here, the shell is cracking a bit. And then here, there's a huge crack in the corner. But yeah, it's doing okay. And then now we'll talk about underneath. So a few upgrades I've done was, so we'll start with the suspension. I got the big bore shocks from Traxxas, and they're doing very well. I haven't bent them or popped a cap off since I've replaced them. And then I've also replaced the bulkhead here. It's now aluminum. I've replaced the steering saver, I think 3 times. I've replaced the steering servo once. I've replaced one of the rear arms once. The battery, it's a 5000 mAh 20 cell LiPo made by Venom, and it does good. It has a very long charge, way better than the stock one, and it gives it a significant power boost. I also am running the Castle Sidewinder 3 5600 combo, I believe, or 5700. So then I have that in there. I did a speed test a few days ago. You can look at that video. It will be up here. And then, yep, I got it to go pretty fast. You should watch it to see how fast I go. And now I've also replaced these rear axle stub carriers. You probably can't see it from there, but they're aluminum. And I've actually bent my aluminum rear axle stub carriers doing huge jumps. I'll put a link here. And then those jumps, yeah, they broke it pretty bad. And then I had the shafts break out of the universal joint, so then I had to put those back in with pliers. And now my rear bumper situation here isn't too great. This here is snapped, and then this for some reason keeps coming off and bending. See that? It's coming off, and then you have to snap it back on. And then dirt gets in there, and it just causes all sorts of problems. I've stripped the gears a few times. I've had to replace those, sadly enough. And right now I have torque gearing in it, so I can do wheelies, because wheelies are cool. And I've also replaced the body pins. I have like a bucket of pins and things just for the car because I lose them a lot. And I also have a few other replacements that I've done that are just stock. I've replaced the rear hexes because they got pretty torn up somehow. I really don't know. These tires, they're pretty wrecked. They're bald, like especially the rear ones. I don't know, you could even consider them slicks almost, because they have really hardly any texture to them left. Thought that I could give you a look at my studio here. So this is the studio. It's crop signs. They're foam here, so they're fairly bendable. Then here I have my little workstation. So I have all sorts of parts in there. I have just places to put things, and I have just stuff laying around. So I have a magnet to put parts on and Allen keys to keep. And then I have a little pink bucket over here. It holds just parts that I'm replacing and dealing with. Then I have my little stash of zip ties here, held together by another zip tie. And then, because I love zip ties, so I use them everywhere, like there. Here's what I use for lights. It's just a old reading light that wasn't working properly that I fixed, and I just switch it on and off, and I adjust it accordingly to my current lighting situation. By the way, I'd just like to let you know that this channel wouldn't be possible with you guys, and you guys are great. Thanks for the support and the subscribers, and please like, share, and subscribe.